Now buying grace, make me sit today. See as I did. Everything I be today, now in grace.
Good day to all our beautiful viewers out there. I'm Nina and you're watching this show from Apresia Media. I'm here with my co-host Bizzymouth and one of the best gospel singers here in Malaysia who has performed all over Malaysia in churches and at the LOL concert. Hello, welcome to our show.
Yeah, thank you, Lina.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Okay, can you tell us something about yourself?
Well, like you all know, my name is Suwach K. I'm Suwach K, aka Suwach K. I'm a gospel artist. I live here in Malaysia.
Yeah, good to know that Sonny watches Suwach K. You live in Malaysia, we all know that, man. I have seen various gospel artists in Malaysia, and you're one among the few that is really making waves here in Malaysia.
Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that means like God is really being on your favor.
Yeah, sure.
So like your music, how did you start your music?
Okay. I used to be a church boy all through my life, you know, even when I was back in Nigeria, you know. I came in Malaysia some few years ago and I started all in church, you know, those days in Kepon, in Redeem in Kepon. You know, we started in the choir. I was one of the praise singer in the choir. So what really makes me to come up this way is I was so encouraged from a friend. You know, I was in the studio just to see a friend one day, and I was there when they were recording some songs, and I really picked interest. I was like, okay, why don't I just give it a trial and see? So I started working on one of my songs. It's an old song, though it's not among the, I mean, in this album. But when I recorded the first song, you know, I listened to myself later on. I was so amazed, and I said, I think I can do better. So that was when I started working on how to come up with an album. So that was it.
Yeah. Okay, so in my hands here, I have the promo for your new album.
Okay.
Can you tell us something about it? What inspired you and how did the preparations go?
Okay. Yeah, actually, right from time, I love gospel song. I love gospel music. I love music, but more on gospel. You know, when I recorded my first song, and I was like, man, I really need to do more. And I came across one of the very good producer, which is Micah, to really inspire me. You know, we started working together with Micah, and I discovered that yes, I'm good, and I can do something more better. So that's it.
That is pretty cool. Working with Micah, it's awesome all the way.
Great artist.
It's like one of the best producers here in Malaysia. So far, so good.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about you launching your album this fast.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking you, for how long have you really been into this gospel music professional?
Well, it all started, I think, a year ago.
1 year ago.
Yeah.
So can I say that is a short while or a long while for you?
Yeah, it's really short.
It's short.
Yeah.
Good. Like now, your album launch is around the corner somewhere. So good. You're signed under a record label.
Yeah.
This is the big business here we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Like you being under a record label, you're one of the millions of artists we have here in Malaysia who is really fortunate to have a record deal.
Yeah.
And how did you come across the person who signed you or the record label company that signed you? How did you come across them to work with them?
Okay. Well, it's a very interesting question. Bizzymouth, I have to be very frank with you. You know, I don't know where to start from, but I think I give God the glory for everything. It is not me, it is not anybody, but it was God that makes such arrangements for me. You know, I'm most grateful to work with someone like Mr. Omoba, the CEO of Reliable Records. I was in the church one day in GICC, USJ1, you know, so I was performing in the church. I never knew that the guy was watching me. So after my ministration, you know, after church rather, he walked to me and he said, I heard your song and it's nice, you know. And I said, thank you. And he said, I would like to meet with you, but that very week he was supposed to travel to China, and we had, you know, a couple of discussions with him. So when he traveled, after he traveled to China, no, when he's back from China, yeah, we sat down with him and we are able to sort out some issues with him, and we started it all over. I mean, we started it immediately. We went for the snapshots, we went for the music jacket and everything. So the guy was really, really serious. I was so surprised. I was like, why is this man doing all this for me? But I just believe that it is God's sent to me. That is just it.
That is really cool. So Nina, you should try to go out there in one of the churches to go and sing. Maybe you're going to get a record too.
Maybe God will send someone from
Yeah, that is cool. So you're counted to be lucky dude here in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yes, Suwach K. Your album, the music, all the praise, Unchangeable God, KBO, all things are possible.
Yeah.
You have lots of tracks here with good titles, good names.
Yeah.
inspirational.
Yeah.
How did you sit down? How did you think about? How did you compose your song? Did you write them, or it just come into you?
It just comes.
It just come into you, and you just rush into the studio.
Yeah.
You drop it the way you want it, and you feel it's okay for your fans to feel.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've seen you perform though.
Okay.
I've seen you perform in shows like the Laugh Aloud concert, the recent one with Basketman and I Go Die.
Yeah, sure.
And I see you perform at the Musical Icon concert. That was with Timaya.
Yeah.
You do gospel, but I see you mixing with commercial artists.
Okay.
Timaya.
Okay.
Name them Timaya, Whiskey. They all come to Malaysia. Maybe it's a commercial concert, but you're always there with your gospel act. Why do you think you go there, or why do you think you're always called to come and perform on that stage? Do you feel it's because of the gospel sense they want to feel, or it's because of your stage attitude? Because your stage attitude, I'm personally loving it.
Okay. But Bizzymouth, I understand what you're saying, but I have to be very frank with you. Number one, we normally missed the whole thing. You know, gospel shouldn't be just in the church alone. I think gospel should be spread out everywhere. You know, you remember what Jesus said? Jesus said he did not come for the righteous ones, but he came for the sinners. In fact, you discover that he was so friendly, more closer to sinners like the righteous ones. So I think my idea of going to such places to perform, I believe that message can also be spread even in the show like that. Though it's not a club per se, it's a normal open show for everyone. You discover, you find Christians there, you find believers there, you find unbelievers there. So if I'm in such show and I'm singing, God, I give you the praise, right from the depth of my heart, I'm actually giving God the praise, not any other person. And you know, the first performance I did, that was during the basketball show. I think after the show, there was this guy that walked to me and said, seriously, he was so blessed. That was the language he used. He was so blessed with my performance. Yes. So I really want, gospel shouldn't be just in the church alone. At least we should go places, you know. That is one of the reasons why you find out that, you know, Christians, we rather pretend instead of we being ourselves, you understand? Okay, some of us, quite okay, we love dancing. Okay, because we can't find those danceable songs in the church. So we prefer to go out there, you know, to dance on any kind of tune. So my concept is, you know, to bring the dancing mood back in the church. At least people should be able to dance in the church while praising God.
I hope dancing in the church this time is going to drag Nina's attention to the church, because she loves dancing, not in the club this time around.
I assume it will. But now, your album is coming out on the 27th of October, right?
Yeah, sure.
Now, I've seen that the social networks are covered with the advertisement and flyers. People are talking about it. So how prepared are you? Are you aware that it's coming out really soon?
Well. Though it's not really easy, but we really thank God for everything. We've worked hard, tried to put things in order, and we're believing God for the best that day. Yeah.
Now, I know that rumor has it that you are going to have a tour around Nigeria.
Yeah.
How is that true?
Yeah.
So tell me something about that.
Well, I think immediately after my album launching, I'll be going back home. That's my country, Nigeria, you know, for some other promos. Yeah, we believe in God that it's going to come out good.
Okay, but when the album comes out, are you gonna have like celebration? Because I know Busy wants to come and dance.
Definitely. Music is meant to be sung and to be danced.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely, I'm going to dance to this one because it's gospel. It's like a blessing.
Yeah.
Trust
From
me,
God.
I'll be there. Yep, I'm
That'll be
going to be
nice.
giving all kids juice for that. They just
All good.
Yeah, that is my gift to Suwach K. Yeah, we're talking about Suwach K under Reliable Records.
Yeah.
Reliable Records here in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Taking you for a tour in Nigeria, like you said now. Yeah, that's a big one, and we're very lucky for that.
Yeah.
You're blessed for that. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're going Reliable Records. It's your legal record label company, right?
Sure.
You work under Reliable Records.
Yeah.
So that is pretty cool. Like your music, you have upcoming artists like in the church, gospel artists.
Oh.
They're in the church. You have gone a little far. You are climbing up now. There are people who wish they were at your position right now.
Sure.
That they wish they were sitting right here where you're sitting right now.
Okay.
What do you have to tell these people who you believe want to be great tomorrow in gospel music?
Okay, I think one advice I have for the upcoming artists out there is that do your best, believe in yourself, and believe in God. I never knew that one day it would turn out like this for me, but I give God the glory for everything. You know, the Bible says, it is not he that willeth, not he that runneth, but it is the Lord who showeth mercy. And I believe that as you put up your faith in God, you know, and give out your best in whatever you're doing, sure, you will see the reward of it.
So viewers out there, the upcoming gospel artists, you've heard that from Suwach K. Put your trust in God, believe in what you do it really hard, don't stop, don't give up. When you feel it's getting over, just assume that is the starting point. Keep pushing. That is what it said. And I believe that he's not making any mistake there. He's definitely right. Yeah, like right now, you've heard it all from Suwach K, launching his album on the 27th October 2020 here in Malaysia. What church is that?
Yeah, GICC Comfort Arena, behind Summit Hotel.
Behind Summit Hotel.
Opposite Maiden.
Opposite Maiden. Yeah, you all those watching this right now, try to be there for this album launch. It's going to be a blessed service. It's going to be a blessed day for you all. I promise you all that.
Please don't miss it.
Yeah, it's Suwach K from Reliable Records. Nice having you here on Official Media.
It's a pleasure.
Nina, what you have to say to this?
I just want to tell everyone that they are all invited, and we all hope that we will see them on the 27th.
Okay.
Now, thank you very much.
All right,
Yeah,
Nina, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Watching Official Media for more
Stay
updates
tuned.
and more information of superstars,
Love you.
celebrities, business, men,
Events.
women, political issues, any news. Appreciate. Just keep staying tuned to Official Media. Bye.
Because of you, everything is okay because of you. I did all